What's up, everybody? It's Johnny with Six Pack Shortcuts. Today, I want to talk about the perfect pull-up. I'm going to give you the proper 3 steps in performing the ultimate perfect pull-up, because the pull-up is one of the greatest exercise movements, hands down, as far as developing an overall physique, that nice V taper, wide back, strength, endurance. I mean, really, it gets your heart rate up. It's one of the best overall exercises you can do, basically with just a bar. So what I'm going to do today is break it down into 3 different steps so you yourself can perfect the pull-up, because that's the first thing I'll mention is with the pull-up, it takes practice. It's nothing that happens overnight. At first you might struggle even to do one. Shit, you might not even be able to do one, but that's okay, and I'll explain that later. But step 1 in performing the perfect pull-up is to get a grip. Now, I will say that there are a variety. You'll come up to the pull-up bar if you're at the gym and you'll see shit sticking out everywhere, and you're like, well, what am I supposed to grab? Now, there are a variety of grips available out there that you can do, and each one is going to work a different area of the back, especially depending on how you perform that pull-up. But for basic beginner's purposes and for the goals that we have in mind of developing a nice V-taper wide back, we're just going to do a regular overhand grip a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. So you want your palms facing outward. This way is called a chin up. This is called a pull up. So first, I'll make a note, with the chin up, a lot of times you'll see guys cheating using their biceps. Makes it a lot easier. With a pull up, it's not quite as easy to use your biceps, so you use your back a little bit more. So that's another reason we're going to use this grip. But step 1 is to get a grip, nice and wide overhand grip. Some guys like thumb over the bar, some guys like thumb under the bar. It's kind of really whatever you want to do. But the thing is, you don't want to be squeezing really hella hard. You only want to, imagine your hands are hooks. You want your back to be doing all the movement. You don't want your forearms and your biceps to be doing the movement, because that's not really what the goal of this exercise is. So step 1, get a grip. Step 2 is to hang, okay? And what we mean by that is get your grip and actually hang. Not up here. We're not going to do hanging or kip-ups or whatever those are. We're not going to do jumping pull-ups. You're going to start from a hanging position. You want the tension on your lats. So when you see me do pull-ups, you'll see the tension on my lats. It might look like my biceps are flexed, but they're not. That would be flexed. So all the tension's on my lats. So now that we know what hanging is, just try it. Just practice it. Shit, for the first time you try this, you might want to just go in the gym and hang. Feel that tension on your lats. See, feel what the difference is. You know, you don't want to start here. I see guys doing these pull-ups, and no, none of that. You want your lats to be doing the work. So that's step 2 is hang. So step 1, get a grip. Step 2 is hang. Step 3 is pull. Okay, and what I mean by pull is use your back, use your lats. Bring your chest up to that bar and squeeze your lats. And imagine squeezing your elbow together. See how when I pull myself up, my lats are activated? Because that's what I'm going to use to lift myself. Try not to use your biceps. Try not to swing. Try not to use momentum. Now, earlier I mentioned that you might not be able to do a pull-up. That's okay. There's a couple things you can do to help you get started and to get into being able to do bodyweight pull-ups. Use the assisted pull-up machine at the gym, or use bands. You can take, exercise bands, wrap them around each thing, and either put your knee through it or put it all. If you have a partner, have them put it under your feet. And that assistance will allow you to do pull-ups the proper way, develop those back muscles, and then eventually you can shed them like training wheels. Get rid of them, and you can do your own pull-ups. All right? So now, step 1, get a grip. Step 2 is to hang on your lats. Step 3 is to pull. So now let me demonstrate. So step 1 is get a grip. I prefer a little wider than shoulder width, so I know my lats are doing the work. Hang, I'm actually looking kind of up at the ceiling, so I know my lats are activated. And step 3 is to pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more. 10. That, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's how you perform a pull-up. Slow and controlled. Contract and squeeze the muscles. Use your lats. Hopefully you learned a little bit today. I gave you guys the 3-step technique to get a grip, hang on your lats, and pull. 3 basic steps. Really develop a nice wide back and a nice V taper that everybody wants. So, and especially the girls. So, hope you learned a little bit today. For more workouts and nutrition, check out SixPackShortcuts.com. I'm Johnny. Have a badass day.